June 26, 2013. It is 10:25 in the morning. Lawrence County Sheriff's Department on case 82-1101.
He said he thinks he knows what y'all want to talk to him about.
Oh, yeah?
Come in here. This is Jose Martinez right here.
Jose,
Are you been, sir?
Chris.
Charlie.
Hello, Charlie.
What's going on?
Hey,
Martinez.
Thank you.
Sir.
Jose, can I get you a drink or
Yes, you could.
what would you like?
Pepsi?
Pepsi? You got
What about Mark here? I guess he's on his own.
I'm not good. Full on fire.
We got the whole crew up for today, huh?
Have you talked, excuse me, have you talked to my daughter when she's coming?
I'm gonna call her when she gets over here. I'm gonna give her a call and see if she's gonna come today or tomorrow. We'll get her. I'll call, let her know that you're going to see her.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
That's okay. There's a
I'll
trick
get,
for
I'll
this.
get some. Yeah, I'll get you. There's some, there should be some right outside that
Thank
door
you.
there.
They told me you're from Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara County. You passed through there before?
Yes.
At least once, I'm guessing. So,
I've been everywhere in the United States. I mean, not everywhere, but in California,
yeah, everywhere in California?
Buellton.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's where that thing happens, near Buellton.
Sounds like you've been all over the place.
Yeah. You're here to talk about Sylvester Ayllon?
We are. We, obviously, we weren't back around
Those days?
in those days. I think
Corrales?
Cartel?
Corral, something like that? Damn,
Yeah.
I remember everything.
He's got a good
remember lot
memory.
already, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you got like 4 or 5 years on me, because I'm 46. How old are you?
40, and I'm 51.
51. You got 5 years on me. So, but I didn't start the job till later. So it was kind of interesting when I got a call from Crystal from Tulare, and I went back and she said I probably want to go back and look at the case and maybe come out here and talk to you. So that's what we're here for. You know about that. I want to get Miranda out of the way so we don't got to worry about it. Okay.
That's your rights.
And-
You know him. Oh, I know you. I just making sure you understand.
I know, I remember.
Sorry.
I told Miranda Rice one time to this guy in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
That's why I told that I want to talk to you about something that happened that one day over there.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Because after that, more than anything, I'm very curious about the whole thing. The guys, back a long time ago, they did a lot of work on the investigation, right? So it took a lot of reading for us. My partner Charlie and I, we kind of read it. We've been doing other things and came out here. So I want to hear what you have to say, and I got some questions to help
Go ahead, sir.
figure things out, because it's, like I said, from our perspective, from our reading, it's very interesting. The whole dynamics, everything going on. There's a lot going on, at least from our side. So, Miranda, okay, you have the right to remain silent. Okay, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Okay, you have a right to an attorney prior and during any questioning. Okay, and if you cannot afford to hire one will be appointed for you. Okay, and you understand those rights?
Yes.
Okay, and understanding those rights, you want to talk to us here this morning, right?
I'm here to answer any question you want.
Okay.
That's what the captain told me to do, if
Okay.
I wanted to.
Well, and we appreciate that.
You came a long ways.
We did.
All right.
All day yesterday on the plane and airports and everything. So, we had to talk to our boss to give to pay for everything. So it was a big deal. But so we have this case, Sylvester. Apparently you remember it.
Yes, I do. We killed him on a tractor. He was driving a tractor up a hill.
Okay,
Was happening about 6 o'clock. He was going to work that day. He was hauling something like a container.
okay. Behind the tractor?
Yeah. Is that right? Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Then that was one of my cases that I just went in town and got out in 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, like something like we made on our way because
You were with a couple of guys?
yeah.
Okay. So did they come in with you, or why don't I let you tell me what you remember, and then we'll go from
I
there.
remember everything
All right.
like it was yesterday.
Then I'll be quiet.
Okay. I'm not gonna say names or nothing like that. Okay.
Okay.
First of all, we killed that guy because he killed 4 guys in Mexico. You know that?
That's what I understand.
Okay, he killed 4 guys over there. Him and another partner of him. That I didn't got that one. Another guy is dead in Bakersfield, but I didn't want to tell Brewer about it.
You didn't want to tell Brewer?
Okay, yeah, they Mexico they're from Durango, state of Durango. They were up there in the mountains. Okay, people over there they tried to act smart with some other guys because they got good weapons, and those guys is Sylvester and his partner. They killed 4 guys over there, and they came to the United States. Okay?
Okay.
They came and Sylvester never knew that those guys were drug dealers' brothers. Okay? And they hired me to catch them. I didn't know where he lived, but I knew a guy who knew Sylvester.
Okay.
So he took me over there, and I had one of those, how you sell it?
Binoculars?
Binoculars. And I told him, shit, there's 2 guys on that tractor, because there were 2 guys.
Okay.
There's a witnesses on that case, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So, damn. I think there's 2. Yeah, there's 2 guys. So I told that guy, is that guy? Yeah, that's him right there. The driver's the driver. He had a gun. Sylvester had a gun that day because he tried to reach for it.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know about it. Well, you wasn't in the case. But I was a driver from the little car they gave me to me. So he was going up in the mountain, like a little road like that. And I parked next to him, and I told him that I was looking for a ranch. And the guy next to me told me that's him. So we got him with a 9mm, a Beretta. There were about 19 shots on that day. I'm sure you pick all that. Casey?
Okay.
Yeah. And we backed up. We were in 3 cars. We were 4 guys, but only 3 went to the crime scene.
Okay.
The guy, a personal bodyguard of me, and another guy, the one that knew that guy. Okay. And I went and left the car right there on the corner, on the store. I think it was like a store where they sell food for cows, or they sell, because they had a big horse on the outside of the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just nearby around the corner?
Yeah, about 1/2 a mile from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
That's what you got?
That's what I remember.
I go to that store
Okay.
probably once a week. That's my area right there.
Okay, it has a big horse on the outside. Huh?
Yeah, still
Okay.
does.
Yeah.
Dang, it's a long time.
Yeah.
What?
How long is this?
82.
82.
Well, you was a young man there, wasn't you?
That was 20 years. Then.
20? Oh, I was 15. I was in high school.
Oh, yeah?
Another area, another place. But yeah, it's a long time ago.
I remember everything, all my things I have done in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So You go by Jose, are you comfortable?
Jose Martinez.
Okay, but do I call you Jose or?
Yeah, Jose, yeah.
Okay.
You take the funny part. Years and years pass. And that Santiago Perez, he was his brother-in-law.
Oh, Santiago. That was okay. So that's the one you were saying. That girl suspected you of killing her brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was him.
Okay, I
Yeah.
got you.
So I fuck his brother, I fuck his husband, and I fuck her too.
That's another case that he talked to Kern County about, Santiago.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying, that guy he killed, the Santiago
Right.
guy in Kern County was kin to this guy.
Sylvester's
Yeah, Sylvester's brother-in-law. I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't. Okay.
See, he had a, I don't know, you don't mind if I tell him?
Yeah,
He had a relationship with Santiago's wife, which would be the sister to that
Yeah,
guy,
exactly.
to your victim.
Okay.
And so, but she suspected him
Yeah.
of killing her brother.
Yeah. Wow.
And Santiago's murder, that happened in the 90s?
Yeah. 1 year. 1 year before the World Trade
Okay, 2000.
2000.
Okay.
Yeah. That 1 year before that.
Okay. All right.
And no, and check this out. When I was living with Julieta, he told me, I want you to go with me to see my brother's grave. She had all her brothers, her mom, and Julieta. Damn, when I saw that grave, it's a funny thing.
Yeah, that'd be strange.
Not related, I'm around here.
Jose, I want you to, if you want, take a look at those
Yeah.
and tell me what you remember. Just go ahead and go through them.
Nothing from here. I remember nothing from here.
This is all the same place. This is the road and the driveway
Okay.
to where you caught the tractor. I just want to refresh your mind. You know, it might look a little different now. This
Yeah, it looks
is
di-
like
This is
2 weeks ago.
right. These are pictures of
Okay.
it now.
The other day, when I went there, it's only one time I went.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I went there, I took off from my house at 3 o'clock in the morning.
In the valley?
I was near Delano.
Okay.
Okay. It took me 3 hours to drive over here. That's what it takes. I passed through Santa Maria.
Okay.
I take 101 south
Mm-hmm.
to Solvent, where those propellers are outside. Okay. And there I made a left turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I drove a couple miles. I wasn't. I know where Los Olivos are. I know those little towns right there. But it looks much different. I didn't think they had grapes that on those days. Isn't that right?
Across the street, they did, yeah. They had
Okay.
grapes back then. Right now, they have grapes right there, but they don't.
On that corner store where the horse is, I made a right. I made a right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then 2 miles, I think, that's when we saw that guy coming on the tractor. And
So, let me ask you, keep going, look through those,
okay.
and I'll ask you, so you were in, what kind of car? Was it your car?
No.
Well, you drove, you said you drove from Delano. Were you by
Yes.
yourself from Delano? Or you have your one bodyguard guy?
No. He was carrying the backup car.
Oh,
And
okay.
another car that we took off from there.
So you had 2 cars from Delano?
We had 3 cars from Delano.
Oh,
The one I was driving, the one I got away, and the other guy just had another car.
okay.
So I left one on the store, and I jumped on my car and took off from there. Okay.
So this is the pond? You see the pond yet?
We haven't gotten to the pond yet.
Okay.
No. Now I remember it was kind of dark that day. It was kind of dark.
It was
About-
7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but those days the sun's
October,
Yeah.
just getting late, yeah?
Yeah. So it was the car that I was driving. It was a Grambling.
Mm-hmm.
Remember I told you?
Yeah.
Okay, a Grambling.
Uh-huh. Was it white or was it green?
It was kind of gray. I didn't even saw the color.
Oh, it wasn't your car.
No, it wasn't my car.
Can I ask whose car it was?
No. But they purchased that car in somewhere, Modesto, somewhere over there. Yeah. I don't remember the pond.
So you used that car
Yeah. I left it right
and then
there.
left it there and got in your car to go
Yes.
home?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the pond. Okay, obviously I was most concentrating on that tractor guy.
Okay.
But when I shot that guy, another guy came from the back.
From the hay trailer.
Yeah, hidden trailer, huh?
Yeah.
And I think he was wounded too,
Yes, he was.
on the stomach,
Yeah.
because he tried to run away. That's what
Yeah.
witnesses now.
So you shot him too.
Yeah.
You were not paid to hit him?
What?
Were you?
No.
No, just Sylvester.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got him because he was a witness?
Yes. There was a little road like that, huh? Like going up like a.
A little bit, just
Yeah.
a little bit of a hill.
Yeah.
So
He parked on the left-hand side.
the tractor did?
Yeah, the tractor.
Okay.
Yeah. And I parked to the right.
And were you
And-
driving?
Yes, I was driving.
Okay. And there were, I'll ask you, I'm not gonna tell you, I'll ask you, were there two other guys in your car at that time?
Yes, there were
Okay.
two more other guys.
Okay.
One
Did-
tried to get off and shoot too.
Okay.
Another guy shot too.
What was he, you had the Beretta 9mm?
Yeah.
Okay, and the other guy, what was he?
A 45.
shooting? The other guy had a 45.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did the other guy miss or did the other guy hit? Do you know? From talking to
I
him?
don't think nobody will miss if you're a close range from here to that thing.
Okay,
Is that true? Yeah.
maybe. Did you practice a lot with your
Yes.
guns?
Yes.
All the time or sometimes?
Almost all the time. I love teaching a lot.
Okay. So does this, anything remember any more details from that?
No.
From these pictures, looking at those?
No.
Do you remember this?
No.
Okay.
The only thing I remember that he was a driver and he was my target. And I was talking to him and he tried to reach for his lunch bag because I'm sure he had a gun. And he positive out, I'm sure he had. Why else could he reach?
Right.
That's when I started shooting.
Okay. But he didn't get a chance to get
No,
it
he
out
didn't get it.
because you were
No.
too fast?
No, I'm not going to say I'm fast, but I was ready.
You were
I just
ready.
wanted to know, make sure that he was the right man.
Okay.
Then from there, I backed up backwards and I made a U-turn. Not a U-turn, I back up and hit the road back again.
Okay.
And when I left the car,
Where were the other two cars when you were up the driveway?
on the store waiting for us.
They were at the store?
Yeah. One guy was waiting for in the store.
And the other guy in the other car was with you in your car?
Yeah, two guys that were with me.
Okay. No, that's quite a bit. What do you got?
What about this job specifically? Were you contacted by somebody for the job or?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay. But
How much did they pay you for that one? Do you remember?
that's confidential. I cannot tell you that. But
Okay.
I know.
actually, that guy, He even killed one of my stepdad's cousin that night in Mexico. Because,
The 4 guys?
yeah, those 2 guys, Sylvester and another partner of him, I got his name written down somewhere.
I might have it.
It's, he was from Shafter.
It's
Tomás.
in this one.
Tomás.
Tomas Salas.
Salas.
Yeah, sí,
Yeah.
Tomás Salas.
And his brother Jose, right? He has a brother Jose also?
Oh, I don't know. That
Because
motherfucker-
he was involved, because, and understand, we did, I know you talk about what happened with these guys, and obviously we looked into a lot of that, so
Yeah.
that's why we know some of these names and such. Obviously, we know from a lot of the people that were killed at the dance, that the Chaidez family was obviously very upset about that whole situation.
Yeah.
Was this the first time that you had tried to kill Silvestri?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it was like I just went in town and 5 minutes back, I was back on the road. Yeah, that's what it took.
And you said that somebody else had found him, and that's how you were able to know where he was at?
Well, one of the guys showed me where he lived. And one of the other guys is new.
How long were you guys, you said you just went into town, did you guys do surveillance at all? Did you watch for quite a while?
Sometimes I do that.
Was there did you do any surveillance with this?
That one,
or-
we were going straight to his house. That's when we met him. We saw him come on a tractor.
Okay.
The most civilians I've done is in Florida. Took me about a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah,
Did you normally carry one gun, or would you carry 2 guns, or what was
one gun.
one gun?
Yeah.
And was it usually the same type of weapon?
No. Depends. If you want me to do a job for you, I ask you for a gun, so I won't use my guns.
Okay. So you didn't use the same gun on multiple jobs?
No. This guy's prepared.
I have to use
When you
notes.
pick up a case that's over 30-year-old, you have to.
Yeah.
Did you, and I hope you're okay with me, and if you don't like
Yeah,
my
go
question,
ahead,
just
go
tell me. When you got set up to do something like this, and I'm talking about this one specifically, but did you guys talk about the plan ahead of time as far as how you would deal with it?
I'm the driver. I'm the head. They're gonna do the things my way. Okay. Like I wouldn't go do nothing in front of people. What the fuck? Tomorrow I do something today, and tomorrow I'll be behind bars. So they go by my rules.
As far as this job, where you said that you had a bodyguard that came with you.
Yeah.
Where would he be in the car? Would he be in the back seat or in the front seat, or where would
That day he was in the back seat.
in the back seat?
Yeah.
And when this happens, do you get out of the car or do you stay in the car?
Because that one I didn't even have to get off.
Didn't have to get out.
I just parked next to him and I asked him. I told him I'm looking for a ranch, and this other guy told me that's him right there. So that's when the other guy tried to get off and shoot too.
But that's not your bodyguard. That's the other guy.
Yeah, that was another guy.
Okay.
The guy who identified Sylvester is the guy who also shot?
No, I shot the guy in the back too.
Right. I mean, the guy in the back seat who was your bodyguard.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot?
No, I didn't shoot.
Okay. Did he get out of the car?
No, I didn't even turn off the car.
Okay. And the reason we have these questions is because we're trying to figure out from the old reports to what those guys were thinking.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why. I'm trying to figure it all out.
I know this is a long time ago, obviously 1982. I mean, he talks about being in high school. I wasn't even in school then, so. You mentioned that the car that you were in was a
gremlin, something
Gremlin?
like that. They're cut on the back. They look like the Yugos.
like an ugly little car, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're
The
saying?
gremlin?
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 Gremlin? Yeah.
Let's
That was
go.
an ugly little car.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have trunks or nothing. They have like a hatch.
Like a hatch? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was gray or something. When they drove it to me in my house, they left it right there.
So they drove out to meet you, and then you guys all drove over
Yes,
together in the
yes.
3 different cars?
Yes.
Did you guys, when you get done, you said you just left town, so you drive back and leave the car.
Yeah.
Do you do anything with the car? Did you wipe it down or even?
I had gloves that day. Well, every time I used gloves. Yeah.
For fingerprints?
And I'm sure, I think they took the license plates from that car, from the back. They did have.
Oh.
See? Whoa.
Yeah.
See? It's telling 5 minutes to get out. We're ejecting. It's telling 5 minutes. 5 minutes to eject. So they know what they have to do.
You mentioned that you thought he reached for a gun.
Yes.
Did you ever see him get a gun or?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
but he was driving a tractor. When the other guy tried to get off, I started shooting at him, and the other guy shot him a couple times too. And but I saw him try to get a gun. And in your report, you know that he had a gun or not. But I think he did, because those people, they always have guns, especially from Durango.
So Sylvester was a bad dude.
Yeah, Sylvester was a bad dude. The other one, he was like a kind of young guy or something like that.
Yeah, he was a young guy.
Now,
But when I saw him coming, I think there's 2 guys on that tractor. So when he was going up that little hill or something like that, I don't remember, because I was more thinking about make sure nobody see us here or something. That wasn't my territory. So
Right.
when the tractor got stopped, that's good, and I saw another face coming on, and that guy was dead already. That's Sylvester guy.
Okay. So then when you saw the second guy,
I shot him, and I think I hit him in the stomach.
yes.
Yes, sir. Damn, fucking.
good memory for
Yeah.
30 years ago.
He didn't die.
No, of course he didn't die, or else he would have. I knew that they said there were 3 guys. After a couple of years, that's when I found there was the witnesses. That guy.
Oh, somebody had told police there was 3 people there. So,
Yeah, that guy, or the wounded
Yeah.
guy.
Okay.
The wounded guy said.
So that's how you figured out that he lived?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as this specific case, that's pretty much all the questions that I have. I do have some questions about it in general, if you're okay with me
Go
asking you
ahead.
some of those. This case is obviously 30 years ago. You're, close to my age at that point, or
How old are you?
28.
Oh.
A little younger than, right? So, is that pretty early? Understood. Had you been doing the job for a while when this happened, or was it new?
Barely starting.
Just barely starting? Your career spanned kind of a long time.
Yeah.
Did you have to change kind of how you approach stuff over time, or was it pretty much the same all the way through?
No, there's different situations. Okay, depends where you go and do a job. I'm not gonna go like that. Every job has a different situation how to do it.
This job here was their case. That was probably one of the quickest jobs you ever did, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Most of the time you had to do a little more planning, didn't you?
yeah. From the guy from Lindsay that we have to stay there from 4 o'clock in the morning. Follow that, do it around town. Yeah.
I'm just curious on this, and you guys, man, is this kind of a remote area? Not many houses around us.
No many
No,
houses
it's-
in those days.
It's small ranches, very close to town.
So yeah, a little town,
Yeah.
like smaller than this town here.
Now, Santa Barbara County, there's a city called Santa Barbara. right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but that's all in your county, I guess.
Yes.
This is Cinnamon. It's beautiful over there.
Wow,
It's
look
on
at
the-
those pictures there. It looks like pretty.
No. I mean Santa Barbara.
Oh, is it?
The houses don't even have air conditioner. They're in the middle of the sea, in the front of the sea right there.
Really?
Yeah.
They call it the Riviera, the American Riviera.
That's where.
Spanish-style houses, tile roofs. The mountains are right next to the ocean.
Yeah.
Just a good climate there. I don't know.
Michael Jackson had a ranch in there, huh?
50 to
Michael
75
Jackson,
not
degrees
too
pretty
far
much
away.
year round.
not too far away.
Los Olivos.
Magic, what is it?
Neverland.
Magic Mountain?
Neverland.
Neverland, yeah.
Ronald Reagan had a ranch
Yeah.
there too, huh? Ronald Reagan?
Right on the other side from that road.
Yeah.
From this place.
Over the hill.
Road over the mountains to the top, that's where Reagan Ranch is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just 8 miles away from here. And then Michael Jackson was about 10
Oh,
miles
you Jolly
away.
Rancher done come out there. Son, you done got lodged in there, ain't you?
Yeah.
Don't joke on that now.
I will.
I'll call the nurse or let her give you CPR. How about that?
The nurse,
Yeah.
the girl,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it too.
That's what I'm scared of.
One time, I was sitting in a piece of meat stuck in my knees. I couldn't breathe. Couldn't breathe at all, man. My knees started getting weak and weak. And I twist myself down, bend over, and I spit out that shit. But I went and sat down for at least 20 minutes.
I thought the stuff you've been through to die choking on a piece of beef.
Yeah.
That's how it happens though. That's what's gonna happen to me.
And,
Like so Steve Irwin dealt a lot of it, and a stingray killed him. You know, he's got dealt with crocodiles and poisonous snakes, and a stingray got him.
All right. Were there ever jobs that you got that you would turn down that you didn't want to?
yeah.
Yeah.
What kind?
Whenever they tell me to go and do this for a girl, go and kill a girl, I don't do that shit, kill a girl.
No women, no,
No women.
children, no
Hell
kids,
no.
no girls.
I respect women. We all came from a woman. Yeah.
Well, I was.
You know, for example, if they tell me, I want you to go and get 20 kilos from that house, I say, no, hell no. I don't do that shit. Everybody has the right to make a pain in this world. Is that right? So that's what is yours is yours. I respect that. If I know that you have $1 million in your house, that's your money. I'm glad you have it. Probably you can lend me $100 one day. It's true.
When you need it.
Yeah. Like, I don't go and stealing or something. Can we smoke a cigarette? Take
Sure.
a break?
Sure.
Is that a break?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's take a break. That's something.
Let me grab it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.
You look like my sister. And since I'm gonna be here for a couple of months, I will show you all my respect.
A lot hotter out
But
here.
if there's somebody up there,
It's not bad right
who
now, but
asshole,
we got a lot of humidity
I will
here.
go take care.
Yeah, is it like
Thank
this
you.
like all summer?
Yeah, this right here is mild right now.
Yeah, this come back in July and August.
Yeah, it gives anywhere from 90 to 100 with about 96% humidity.
So were you like in the Bakersfield area, Delano? Is that where you live?
My mother lives in 7 miles east of Delano.
7 miles. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
So
actually,
little-
I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm in Mexico. When I was arrested, I was coming this way, but I was in Mexico.
So you were born in Mexico, I'm
No,
guessing?
sir.
No?
I was born in Fresno,
Oh, okay.
but I raised in Sinaloa.
Okay. That was going to be my question if you get across the border legally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was telling me that his parents worked the grape farms going up through
In Fresno?
Well, they worked.
They start the season in Imperial Valley in Indio.
Okay.
That's where they all start, and they finish there, and they jump to Bakersfield.
Well, because of the weather.
The weather,
Go north.
exactly, yeah.
All of his,
Move with
all
the
of his
climate,
kids-
right?
all of
As
his
the grapes get ready?
born in the U.S. So
Okay.
pretty much each one of the cities, just about his brothers, or his siblings, him and the siblings were born in different towns there because
Yeah.
they were moving up the grape season.
Do you have a pretty big family?
I do. I got Calixto, Julio, and Marcos, 3 brothers and 3 sisters.
Wow.
Carmen, Mayra, Elvia, and Patricia, 4 sisters.
Oh, that's yours?
I've been on 101 a lot of times. There's a freeway 101 that passes through there.
Mm-hmm. That's the main one through Santa Barbara, yeah.
I've been to Gaviota Beach a lot.
Yeah.
That's where the nude beaches.
Used to be, not
Used
so
to
much
be, yeah.
anymore.
Not so much?
And mostly nude men now.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went there, I was coming from San Francisco, and I stopped in there. You have to walk down the hill. And there were a lot of girls, parents playing with their daughters naked, things like that. Is that true?
I don't know. I wasn't there. So, but
Young
yeah,
little
you-
girls, man,
It used to be a lot more popular, or
Yeah.
more acceptable than it is now. They
You think it'd be the exact opposite, more acceptable now than it was?
Yeah, you'd think, but no.
How's y'all state doing right now as far as I know? I'd heard reports a couple years ago financially was in pretty
Yeah.
bad shape.
I think so.
Terrible. Terrible.
Make that a little bit easier. So, kids, mind if I pull up a chair?
He has good intentions for governor. I think, like most governors and presidents, they have good intentions and they get there, and then they realize that they're not the top boss. They have the legislature and Congress. They can't get done what they want to get done. So,
We got that going on right now with our governor and our.
Did you like, it sounds like you traveled a lot. Is California like where you like the most, or just mainly the most of your family?
State funding.
I go there a lot because of my family.
Yeah.
Constantly
My
battling
mother's
each other.
69 years old.
They're
If she was born in the
what they're doing
43,
now,
she's
y'all-
60 something.
Y'all have like a state law enforcement agency, like 180.
And by no means am I asking names, but as far as and if you don't like my question, just tell me. I won't. But it's obviously in law enforcement. We know the law enforcement world, but you're in a different world. So it's intriguing to me because it's kind of interesting. Was there? Because I know you mentioned that you worked with people.
Yeah.
Were there? Did a lot of the people that did that? Because obviously you're not the only person who did this type of stuff. Did a lot of you guys know each other? Were you kind of friends?
Introduce me to people. For example, I do a job for you, and a few months later,
that's been a battle, but it's happening
something
now.
went
We've
wrong
got
with
a
another guy. They
big
hired me.
position as a
Tell them
secretary
I
of
know
law
guy.
enforcement.
Mhm.
Be like
Those guys says
they can do that now.
like
So,
that Sylvester. My stepdad told me about it. So what? He killed one of yours? We're gonna go after this motherfucker here. But the Chiders wanted that guy too.
Right.
Because they killed two of his brothers.
Mhm.
The Chiders.
Well, were you aware that some of them had actually gotten arrested for this? Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the Chiders got arrested, and they took it to Santa Barbara, and they identified that it wasn't that guy in the car. Is that right?
in 91.
In '91, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they arrested two of them.
That guy, they killed that guy in Mexico already. The guy that took it to Santa Barbara. One of the Chiders.
Tacho?
Tacho, yeah.
He's dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
They killed him. Who killed him in Mexico? Or why?
The cartels from Tijuana killed him. Yeah.
Okay.
No, not related to this though. Related to other
yeah.
drug-related stuff. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Because we read in the from the reports that he was bringing drugs too into California.
yeah, exactly, yeah. But they killed two of the Chiders in Mexico.
Tacho and Domingo.
Tacho Domingo, yeah.
Okay.
A tall, skinny guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what that's kind of what we wanted to get around to without naming names, but we kind of were curious to know that.
Yeah, I knew them. I knew all them Chiders guys.
They got popped down back in L.A. in
Exactly.
91 with 1 or 2 kilos and was it 35,000?
35,000 in cash.
A brown bag in the trunk, and then our detectives had an arrest warrant for Tacho.
Yeah.
So
And they left the United States and they went to Mexico. They went to Tijuana.
yeah,
And the cartel from the Tijuana, they wanted them guys to pay them for a year. For a year, they have to pay $150,000 in order to sell drugs.
That's their tax.
Yeah, like tax money for them.
That's why you didn't really care for the Tijuana cartel because of the way they hit people.
Yeah, they do. People, they're associated with Gacetas. You heard about Gacetas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They charge everybody.
Yeah.
They see you selling on the streets in Mexico corn dog. You have
They
to pay
tax.
them. You have to pay them $50 a month. If you have a little minor store, you have to pay them $200. Depends your business. That is.
Right.
If you're a car dealer, you have to pay them $1,000.
Yeah. Just,
Well, they have ties up into Southern California, yeah?
What?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they're not just in Mexico, they're up
over
the
here,
coast,
too.
yeah.
They're over here too. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, hey, he was telling me about Abuelo.
Uh-huh.
You heard about that Abuelo?
Yes.
That Abuelo, he killed an old lady on a wheelchair in Mexico. Is that true?
I'd heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An innocent lady in a fucking wheelchair up in the mountains.
Man.
That's why he's in prison in Pelican Bay.
Yeah. Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's in prison.
Yeah.
Jose Salas, I think. Salas, something like that.
Yeah, it's another Salas.
Yeah.
A lot of the names were kind of, mixed up.
Uh-huh. And like, over there, for example, there's a little ranch over there. For example, there are Ayones over there. And here's another ranch. And there are Ayones here, but they don't like each other.
Uh-huh.
Something like that, Salas.
Right.
Because my mother's from Durango, way in the mountains, where they carry food by planes. There were no cars in those. I've been everywhere over there, in every ranch in Mexico.
So I think it's safe. If Tacho and Mingo are dead,
Yeah.
they were not with you in the car.
No,
Okay.
no, or else they recognized him because they took him. Why you let him go? They took him to Santa Barbara because I think they show a picture of that guy to the witnesses, to the wounded one, and he
Right.
said, "No, that's not the guy." And he wasn't one of them Chinese that were.
Did you like those guys?
What?
Did you like those guys?
They're friendly guys. The Chinese, yeah. My respect for them.
Okay. All right. So they didn't hire you.
No.
I think I heard that it was just a coincidence that the Chavez brothers wanted Sylvester dead,
Yeah.
and you got paid separately,
Yeah.
but both wanted the same thing.
Yeah. We don't know how many people that Tomas and Sylvester kill over there because they kill a lot of people.
Okay.
Why were they killing people?
For example, opium. They go and buy opium over there.
Uh-huh.
And opium, they make heroin out of it.
Right.
A lot of people, I want to show you a kilo of opium. A lot of people, they put bullets in there. Bullets, so they can weigh more.
Right.
So actually you find bullets in that opium.
Oh, lead.
Yeah, that's why.
So he's ripping people off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll get you killed.
Hell yeah.
So why does a guy like Sylvester he kills people at this dance party,
Yeah.
shoots them up, whatever, and the other guy, and then they leave to California to be a farmer?
Because they know they stay over there, they get family related, gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Had you known that Sylvester got shot when he was in Mexico?
No, I didn't.
Somebody shot him with a shotgun?
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't know that?
And you probably didn't know that history. You just got paid to go in and do your job.
Exactly. And anyways, we were gonna do it because
Because you're a family member,
Sylvester,
right?
he killed one of my dad's cousins that night too.
What was your dad's cousin's name, if you don't mind me asking?
My
That got killed?
I don't know. It was a Fernandez.
A Fernandez?
Fernandez, because my stepdad was Fernandez. He died already.
She pretty close to your stepdad?
He was the one who bought me my first motorcycle.
Really?
And he's the one who gave me a 69 Ford.
Yeah.
That's when I started smuggling people from Mexico to the United States. Yes, and I was kind of, I have a sister, Obia Fernandez. He was my stepdad's daughter. Yeah.
So was Sylvester more of a hit or more of a personal thing? Or both?
I think more like a personal thing. Years make people
Yeah.
naturally when they're 2 or 3 guys in. But I think, I heard they were only 2 guys that night when they killed all those 4 guys in Mexico.
You mentioned earlier that there was a lot of shots when y'all killed
Sylvester?
Sylvester.
They
Is
were
that just because y'all just started unloading?
Yeah. Prieta Verita, that was 50 shots.
Yeah.
The Beretta.
I know. I just asked because I know you said you didn't like to waste any bullets. You know?
No.
He told me I was stupid to use more than what it took.
I looked at it, that guy was kind of far away from it.
Did you use what was kind of your gun of choice?
My guns,
Like your favorite? Like
depends, 9 millimeters, something like that.
did you ever use like 38s or 32s
Yes.
or yeah?
38 spaces, yeah. Depends the gun
Well,
they give me.
The two casings
Yeah.
at Sylvester's place on the ground,
They were 9 millimeters and one 145.
they were
They weren't 9 millimeters.
380?
which is 9 millimeters short,
I think so.
right?
Yeah.
This is 9 millimeter, and then 9 millimeters short is a 380.
380.
Yeah.
Okay, so those and 32 casings.
Yeah.
There were no 9 millimeters.
Yeah?
No 9 millimeters.
No.
Not the big 9 millimeter. Not the long.
The short ones, the 380s.
They were about 15 shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had 4 guns in that car.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
You had 2
no, there were a couple of guns in there.
that didn't get used. Just extras?
2 guns, they got extra. So I had a 45 on me. Then I grabbed another one and the other guy tried to get another gun. The one who got off, he shot 2.
Okay. Because I was, we look at the old reports, okay? And it looked like the witness with the 45 in the belly,
Yeah,
but there was no 45 casing.
I know.
No, there
shot
was.
from inside the car. Yeah, there were?
There were 45 casings.
That's right.
Yeah, they were.
There were
Not
40.
outside.
Yeah, outside. 45 outside, 32 casings in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
It sounds like there's a couple different guns that you've got right there. So
Yeah.
it's
We have
30
4
years
guns.
ago.
I have
so.
4 guns because on that car, they delivered that car to me. They brought 2 cars. Okay? And we took another car, so there were 3 cars. Okay? And the car that I was driving,
The gremlin.
the gray one, the gambling or something like that.
Yeah. Gremlin.
I don't remember the color, but it was kind of gray or something. Something like that. It wasn't no black or no white for sure. It was or red.
Okay.
And because of color, you can remember it easy.
Do you remember what happened to the other guy? I know obviously Sylvester's on the tractor, but do you remember what the other guy did when you guys started shooting?
Backed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Took off.
But I'm sure he got hit.
So he didn't jump off and try to run.
I don't remember exactly.
He was like, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Time to go.
Yeah.
Was there people at the store when you guys dropped off? Did you? The 3 cars when
The
it was
store-
done, you drove all 3 cars went to the store.
We got to the store. We left the cars in there, and we jumped in the country. So that's when we went. We saw the tractor coming, hitting the little road up. Okay? Because here's the store. Here's the store, and there's a back parking lot.
Okay.
Back.
Uh-huh.
The car that we found, it was like this.
Okay.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
The car was like that. Here's a main road.
Right.
And here's another road like
Uh-huh.
that. And then from here, there was this little road like that.
The driveway. Yeah.
The driveway, and the tractor stayed on the left.
Okay.
Yeah. I was the driver. I'm the shooter. So I backed up. I backed up and made a turn right here and hit the back again.
Okay.
I went, jumped on my car. Then one of the guys is, I'm sure. I told him, let's go. And I moved to take the paint off. One hit when we got to 101, one went south and one went north. So that way they weren't looking at poor people.
Wow, that's good.
Hey.
Are those two guys still alive?
I don't know. I haven't talked to those guys in years.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know who they are, so I figured that's a fair question.
Was that the only person that you ever killed in that area?
Yes.
What about like Santa Maria and up in there?
No.
So just one in Santa Barbara County?
But you've been to Santa Barbara before, and you talked
Oh,
about
yes, I've been a lot of times to Santa Barbara.
Yeah. Do you just visit people, or you just go play there?
Pass through there. I've been to Guadalupe.
Because it's if you're from Delano area, then you don't pass through. You kind of go around to go through Santa Barbara and then come back. Like if you're going to go up and down to LA
Like
or
LA.
Mexico.
For example, from where I live, where I used to live, I take 166. 166 takes you to Santa Maria.
Right.
And from there, I like to travel.
Yeah, more than me. I used to travel a lot.
Yeah.
Now I have a family.
Like, I've been to Magic Mountain about 6 times. Disneyland about 3 times. Roxbury Farm 3 times. I've been in that Magic Mountain in Chicago about 3 times.
What is Magic Mountain?
Amusement park.
Theme park, yeah.
Amusement park, like the one you have
Roller
in,
coasters.
right there in Georgia.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
another one.
Six Flags?
Six Flags.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right here they call it Theme Park.
Yeah.
Theme Park.
Yeah.
I've been to SeaWorld in San Francisco 2 times.
Now, you took some trips in, ain't you?
Oh yeah, all with my kids.
Yeah.
Johanna, tours to Disneyland and other times. All of
So you got paid well for your work.
them. Sometimes you do.
Is that what?
Sometimes you do it because they hurt your family member.
Okay.
That guy,
That was easy for you.
it wasn't easy, but because when you go, we don't know what kind of people are they going to. If more people, more better than me up there. So if I say I got balls, I'm wrong. There's people out
bigger.
there, yeah.
That's how you survive so long. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You're not reckless.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
realize that there's risk.
I know that if I'm going to go and do something, I got 90% that I'm going to go in and out because they're not expecting me. Sure.
Yeah. You want me to go get you something to eat in a minute?
Hell.
You like? Okay. You like McDonald's or
Yeah,
something?
whatever is.
Hey, this guy talks funny, huh?
My respect, but no. If I say I do, he will. He
Well,
will serve me
I
good.
told, I don't know if I told you the day he come in, he's got the Spanish accent, but he's got that California done blend in. I told him, when the first time I heard him talk, I told Bill, the guy that's working with me on our case, I said, boy, that's a strange combination, the Spanish
The two of
accent
them.
with,
Yeah.